Wednesday evening, let's do this. As promised, playing live on the show, we have got Enter Shikari. Good evening, Rao.
Good evening.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are we doing?
That was a very official good evening from you, Rao. Good evening.
I wish everyone, one and all, a very good evening.
We accept it. And Chris, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. But so much to discuss.
So much has happened.
I know. Well, this new album is finally out, A Kiss for the Whole World. How's the reaction been from the fans? Has it been what you expected and more, or completely different?
It's been awesome. Yeah, it feels like, it's a really high energy album, and like the reception has kind of matched it really. Like, especially playing some of the tracks live, that they already feel like staples in the set, which is, what more can you ask for, than that? Like, they've been going down so well.
When it comes to like this point in your career with a band such as you guys, this isn't like your first rodeo. Does bringing out a new collection of songs almost make you appreciate what you've done before even more? Or are you very much just focused on, okay, we're in A Kiss for the Whole World mode?
When you look back and you go and you realise you're about to start making your 7th album, you start to go, wow, this has been quite a journey. And when we think back to the first one, just how different we approach it is quite mad. But yeah, just to be able to keep doing it is just like amazing, to be honest.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I say to artists a lot, and I always want the listeners to understand, like, it is such a privilege to be able to get to a 7th album, because I think we're in a time where some people don't even get past their 2nd or 3rd if they're lucky. So what's your secret?
Oh God, I think a lot of it is luck, but we're all like fairly easygoing people. Like, I think a lot of bands fall by the wayside and combust because there's too many egos or like power struggles or something. But we all knew each other before we were in a band, like we went to primary school together. So it's we're just brothers by this point. And we all have like a shared vision as well. Like, we're not getting caught up in the sort of rat race and gunning for success in every possible way. And, we're just like happy to be like connecting with people and happy to still be writing music and, being able to enjoy the thrill of the whole ride really, without just being like uber focused on success or anything like that.
And also allowing yourself to bring people in. Obviously, we're going to hear you with Cody tonight, which is so exciting.
Yeah, she is a force of nature. She's absolutely
a little
awesome.
Bundle of energy.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's so great that you can just invite new people into your space, because I guess it just keeps everything fresh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's something that we haven't done that much of. Like, I think the only feature we had before Cody was Big Nasty, which was much fun. Yeah,
TBT.
Yeah. But it's something that we're like, well, me especially, are a lot more comfortable with it now, because like music has always been a very sort of solitary thing for me, and I'm a very write with instinct and emotion, and it's like quite hard to just like suddenly bare your soul and write with other people that you perhaps don't know as well as the people you've been writing with your whole life. So but yeah, I've been like really pushing myself, and we've got some great collabs in the works as well at the moment. But Cody was just such a joy to work with. That was easy because we've known her forever. Yeah, she did a cover of, what was the first cover she did, Chris? Was it Mothership, I think?
So,
covered one of our tracks years ago, even before she was on like The Voice and everything, and we were just like, whoa, that voice. Yeah, it was an honour to hear her like singing one of our songs.
Full circle moments. Well, I think that is the perfect way to smooth very smoothly, smooth very segly into Ball. So let's get into it. This is Enter Shikari with Cody Frost. It Hurts on Future Sounds. Playing live is Enter Shikari, if you just tuned in. Also, they kicked off their session with Bull, their tune featuring Cody Frost. And Cody is sticking around to get into this cover. So, you've done a few covers in your time. When it comes to choosing them, how easily are decisions made as a band? Is it Chris is stroking his chin and he's like, well, let me tell you.
Thinking back to the massive fight we had when we were going over what cover it should be.
Yeah, what's the process like when it comes to deciding how you figure out those things?
It's pretty tough. I think first and foremost, I think we just needed to find a song that we felt we could do justice. I think that was the main thing. We didn't want to just do something and it's like, it was rubbish. But it was also for something we felt was far enough out of our world that we could, put our spin on it.
Okay, so what made you want to pick this Lizzo track, To Be Loved? Because she's got hits upon hits upon hits.
This and Special are tracks that we've actually used to warm up to, like warm our voices up on tour. Like the music is just so joyful. It puts you in a good mood. So it does like two things whilst you're warming up. Not only is it good for warming up the vocal cords because she's got a great range, really great energy. It just like puts you in a good place. And so yeah, therefore it was just like, let's give this one a go.
Well, yeah, here's to being in a good place. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm gonna, you know what? You'll give me Iggy Pop vibes on this version. Were you feeling
nice.
that way?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, okay, all right. So now people are going to hear it. So let's enjoy. This is Shikari with their version of To Be Loved by Lizzo.